rock bottom. I worked myself so hard that I turned a person this fucked up into this motherfucker right here. Not off of reading a book off a theorist, off of going to work on myself and saying, I don't know how to do this, but I know.
Happy Tuesday, YouTube.
I gotta
Tuesday afternoon.
find power.
It is grub time. It is dinner time.
I did it off the sure will. And
Tonight on the menu, spaghetti. Now, I know what you're probably thinking if you follow me. Mr. B Lane, why are you eating spaghetti, man? You know those noodles are packed with carbs. That's a true story. I'll tell you why it's okay that I'm going to eat thin spaghetti that is packed with carbs. Well, that is because I have put myself in the calorie deficit every day for the last couple weeks here in March. If you don't know what a calorie deficit is, it means I'm eating under my required daily limit to maintain. Meaning, in my situation, I have to eat under 2,000 calories a day to put myself in that calorie deficit. And then here comes the next question. Why, Mr. B Lane, are you putting yourself in the calorie deficit? Well, that's a good question. And to answer your question, it is springtime. It is cut season. It is six-pack beach bum season right around the corner. Well, then that comes back to the next question. Well, if that's the case, why are you eating all those saturated carbs? Well, I've been in a calorie deficit. And today's meals have consisted of 1 apple, 1 banana, 3 boiled eggs, canned tuna, and a little bit of rice. That is what I have had up to this point. And if you track your macros and all that type of stuff, which I would tell you what those came out to be, but it's on my phone, and my phone is my camcorder at the moment. But that would mean that I am at about 790 calories thus far for the day. And since I have ate very lightly up to this point and it's dinner time, that means I'm allowed to have, you know, an 1,100 calorie dinner. So that's why it's okay for me to eat this heavy dinner, lots of carbs and whatnot. So that's what we're doing. And we ain't cooking nothing special. I mean, we got some, we got some Food Line spin spaghetti. We got, I'm actually looking for my stirrer, which I seem to have lost that a few days ago. I don't know where that's at. It's actually quite annoying because I use that all the time. But hey, if you don't know where it's at and it's gone, like life, adapt, adjust, evaluate the situation, and move on. So that's what I'm going to do about the stirring preferred utensil. That being said, I guess we're going to use this one. Which I think this one will work. This one will work. Well, hope everybody's had a very productive day. And if any of my early morning hit the gridiron, check the boxes, fellow brothers and sisters are out there. I hope you was able to check all the boxes that you wanted to today and have accomplished. Me, for one, has checked every box. I have checked every box on the schedule today. Had an amazing consultation. Gotta have fresh garlic in the spaghetti, so we're gonna do that. Had a great consultation. The stock market was pumping. Well, actually, no, I take that back. My positions on the stock market was pumping. I own, you know, Arlo and AMD. Both of those positions has gained substantially today. They actually have gained 2 days in a row now. So that's good. I was able to make a swing trade yesterday on Ford Motor Company. It was a decent little come up, decent little play. I purchased, I think it was 1,000 shares on Friday for about $11,590 or so. So it was a decent, healthy position. And I actually sold that yesterday, so that has been my money-making play thus far. But like I said, my other positions can be cashed in at any point because they're in the green. But this is part of the game where I'm going to say, we're going to let it ride and we're going to see what the next day brings. Because if the war in Iran does end up coming to an end, like really soon, I mean, the stock is going to gain. The S&P, the NASDAQ, they're all going to gain substantially. And I would like to be holding on to large positions at that moment. Because at that moment, it'll be time to execute and to reap the good payday. And see, this is what you got. This is the position in the life that I do. This is how I live. If the money is good and churning and the economy is good and the stock market's making moves and my phone is ringing from my company, this is how I survive. This is what self-reliant looks like. The formula for the self-reliant, of course, is to get the plan, circle the destination, put in the stepping stones, and every day, and I mean every day, you work towards that destination. That's what it requires to put yourself in a self-reliant position like I have been able to do over the last few years. And what happens is, once you get it, if you take your foot off of that accelerator, guess what? Where the foot goes is where the energy flows. So if your foot ain't on that accelerator and you just all of a sudden lollygagging because you having a bad day, you depressed, you got other things you are dealing with, that's all fine and dandy. But when it comes to self-reliant, when you are 100% solely dependent on yourself to keep it fucking moving every day, grinding, creating everything out of nothing, you got to stay in the game at all costs. You've got to be solid. You've got to develop an indestructible mind. Because your mind is ultimately the only thing that you have 100% control of. But your mind is the absolute hardest thing to get control of when it wants to run away from you. Because if your mind runs away from you and you allow it to just go ape shit, it's hard to get it back. And if you don't continuously, daily, routinely work on that mind, strengthening that mind, and I'm telling you, it all comes from strengthening that body. The body is connected to the mind. And the repetitive, relentless actions on a day-to-day is how you help contain that mind and relentless self-discipline, day in, day out, day in, day out, day in, day out. It allows your mind for when things start to unravel and go bad, you can grab that sucker, and I'm talking about your mind, get control of it, don't let it sway too far one way or the other. And you can maintain your mind when shit gets bad. You can maintain that journey and that path without the interference. So control your mind. It's not hard. It's hard to do. It's very hard to do. It takes years to develop a constructed hard mind. I've never been in the military, but soldiers' minds are developed and created during the boot camp phase of the military. They're screamed at, they're put in fucked up situations to break. You know, they run relentless until they're passing out or dying on the side of the road. They're having to stand in certain awkward positions. You know, 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock, drill sergeant walks in there, turns on the lights, wakes everybody up. It's time to go run 5 miles. but you only went to sleep an hour and a half ago because you just did that an hour and a half ago, and then you finally, you're so tuckered from the day before, but you shut your eyes and you fall asleep, and the moment you fall asleep, all hell breaks loose again, and it's trying to fucking go. That's developing that mental strength to be able to keep it going, keep it fucking moving. And you know how the special operations, your Navy SEALs, how them get selected? Because they stand out above the regular soldiers of their mental control, their mental discipline. They're able to sustain and maintain when shit gets bad. They're more mentally grounded than the rest. That doesn't mean mentally grounded people don't have issues. They have the exact same, they go through all the same shit that a very mentally weak, super sad, depressed person goes through, but the difference is, it's the way they handle it. It's the way they adapt to the situation. That's important. That is important. That hamburger meat's about done. I need to drain some of this. So this is not the leanest spaghetti. This is, I think, 73.27. It's a little cheap, bought on a budget. But that's where we at right now. We gotta, no, I'm not pouring this down the sink. I'm not gonna pour it down the sink.
It's just sickening to you. It's just sickening. It makes you want to throw up. Because you see people with far less talent than you. As you're growing up with them, your childhood buddies, whatever else, they didn't have what you had. Yet now they're fucking to become something that you hadn't. There comes a fucking day where push comes to shove. When being mediocre, being like average is just fucking burns and sucks so much. You can't do the one more day and you create something.
Yes, sir. Spaghetti is done. I'm very excited about these high carbs, but that's okay because I burn a lot of energy, folks. I burn a lot of energy. I mean, I probably ran almost a mile today. Had a great workout today, although it was a little short-lived because I had a consultation to go to at 2 o'clock. Me and my partner had a consultation at 2 o'clock, and we didn't leave our first customer's house today until 12:15. The gym was about 20 minutes away. And again, this is that zero excuse. It doesn't matter. We keep it fucking moving. It was easy to be like, well, I don't, we just got to work. The work kind of kicked our ass. Nah, I don't want to go to the gym right now. Let's just go to Burger King, right? No, that's not what we do. First of all, we wrote it down in the schedule. We wrote it down in the schedule to get it fucking done. Well, I wrote it in my schedule. He didn't write it in his schedule. See, he ain't equipped and built like me yet. So me having a technician with me, riding around with me, I told him off the jump, hey, after we do this job today, I hope you bring some gym clothes because we got to hit the gym afterwards. You know what? He brought a t-shirt, whatever. He, a young kid. He's probably 28 years old. And even though we were super pressed for time, made it happen. We just did, it was chest day. My chest healed up pretty good from the last time we were ready to rock and roll on chest. So we just did some, we in trim season, so we just did, we did a superset chest. We did some, you know, some dumbbell presses. Then we got on some upper pec flies. Then we got on some lower pec flies, and we were in there moving. Because it was on the schedule, we had to get it done. So we in here stirring this spaghetti together here. I don't know which type. Y'all probably don't like to hear me ramble. Some of y'all might be here for the spaghetti. Might need a little salt.
And who is your future self? 1 year from now.
Who is your future self? I like it.
Saturday night. Then I want to sacrifice. I'm like the lone survivor.
A little salt. No, I got salt shake, but hey, I like holding the big dog. There we go. A little bit of salt in there. Throw a little bit of onion powder. A little bit of onion powder. A little bit of garlic powder. There we go. A little bit of garlic. We're gonna put a little. Now check this out, folks. I don't know if y'all do this. I have a feeling this is probably what Olive Garden does. But we put a little garlic powder right there in our noodles. Then I'll show you what else we're gonna do with it. Just in case y'all don't know, just in case y'all ain't heard the word on the street. So what we're gonna do on that is we're gonna cut us some butter. Yeah, we got carbs. We got high saturated carbs. Then on top of that, we got some butter. But that's okay because I've been in the calorie deficit. I'm still gonna be under my calorie deficit after I eat my spaghetti. So what's happening here, since that garlic, I got that garlic powder on there, throw that butter on there, mix it in there. Now what's happening is you're getting garlicky butter noodles. You know? Garlicky butter noodles. We're going to stir that around. We're going to stir that around like so. We're stirring that around. We want to make sure, because that garlic powder, if that butter don't get on there and start dissolving and blending in, that garlic powder can be a little stout. So we're going to do that right there. Y'all want some spaghetti yet? I don't know if I made this look good or not. Well, you talk to somebody been in a calorie deficit whose body is craving, and I mean absolutely craving some carbs. This is right up my alley. We ready to eat. Nice, I like these plates. They're big, they're flat, they can hold a lot of food, which really works great during bulk season, which I just came out of about a month ago. The bulk season worked out pretty good. I started bulk season end of September, and I was 169 pounds. By the end of February, I was up to 185 pounds, so I gained over 16 pounds. A lot of that was muscle, and a lot of that was fat too. I mean, I didn't do a clean bulk. I did not do a clean bulk. I ate a bunch of, I was eating whatever I wanted, because my goal was to put on a lot of weight and hit the gym and turn that excess fat, all that bullshit into muscle. So now we in trim season. Now we are in the process of trying to reveal. We want to reveal what we was able to accomplish during the winter, during the bulk season. Now this don't look like I'm trying to reveal nothing with all this goodness on the plate. But we trying to reveal. I'm gonna save that. Yeah, gotta put the Parmesan cheese on there for sure. And that's what we did right there. And I tell you what, folks, I am absolutely excited about this. So we're gonna see how this looks on the plate, how the display, nice and heavy. I mean, I feel like this plate probably weighs about 3.5 pounds. So we're gonna let y'all see the bite, and then we're gonna end it. We're gonna end it, and let's see what we're working with.
Years, what has helped me has been me alone, getting my shit together, and being accountable for who I'm not and who I want to be.
Yes, sir.
So that's helped me.
Yes, sir. That's what it is, folks. I appreciate y'all joining me in the preparations, chit chat of the spaghetti. Tomorrow's Wednesday, hump day, midweek. Keep it fucking moving.